This week we have been learning about attachment styles and how each one has a different behavior. As I learned about each one, disorganized attachment style stood out the most to me. It brought me memories of when my daughter, whom now is 7 years of age and was diagnosed with ADHD and destructive mood dysregulation, was in WCAC Head Start program here in Southbridge. Every day it was the same thing. At drop off, she would scream and cry because she didn't want me to leave. The teachers would have to pick her up or block the door so she wouldn't bolt outside the classroom. She had problems transitioning to the point that she needed to take an object to be able to transition. If they would go outside, she would even have to take sand from the box to be able to come back inside. Rocks. You don't understand how many rocks I had. At pickup, she would run to me and kiss me and be happy to see me. But when I would tell her it was time to leave, she would make a scene, start screaming and kicking and crying and taking off her shoes, and even at times hit me. Her counselor then thought that she could have reactive attachment disorder, RAD. Now that she is older and was diagnosed, I can understand her behaviors when she was younger. And also, I feel like a lot of kids at that age, from 3 to 5, could have this attachment style. Like in the mornings, who really wants to get up? Who wants to leave their mommy and their daddies? But in the afternoon, they're playing with their classmates and they don't want to leave. Currently, it has been something we have had to work on. Coping with it could be very hard at times. A daily struggle, if I may say. With my son, well, they used to be really, really close, and I have noticed how this has affected their relationship. He seems to distance himself because, well, there's times that she could be extra nice or she could be extra mean and want to hit and kick, and it's just hard to build a relationship with her. I would go to places and it was really, really hard because sometimes people will make, like, rude remarks. So for a long time I wasn't going to parties or get-togethers because I didn't want her to feel embarrassed. Now that she's getting older, well, and she was put on medication for her mood dysregulation, well, things have gotten a lot better. But there's always those moments, that she doesn't want to be around people, she doesn't want to be in big groups. I'm hoping that, well, the older she gets, the more she can understand her own emotions and how things make her feel, and she's able to cope or control things a little bit better. So this is how I felt about this attachment style and how it portrays to my own personal life. I hope you enjoyed.